All right, hello and greeting from the Bears Bodybuilding Gym, Hall of Discipline, Bible Study Refuge, if you will. May you take a few moments from your busy schedule, or maybe take a long set of moments as you lay on a hospital bed, or enjoy a very beautiful time laying on the couch as you're semi-retired. In whatever state this finds you, may the Lord richly bless you by our study in the book of Psalms, chapter 39 today. Chapter 39 of Psalms. I said, I will take heed to my ways, that I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle, while the wicked is before me. Sometimes it's just best to keep the old pie hole closed shut. Whether it be good, whether it be bad, whether you did the right thing, whether you did the wrong thing. If you did the right thing, the Lord is going to be your witness at your side regardless. And when you love Him, He's going to be your defense. He's going to be your vengeance. He's going to be the wrath. Verse 2. I was dumb with silence, I held my peace, even from good, and my sorrow was stirred. The wicked man, when you seek to help him, as he has made a mess or opened his mouth, driving away his friends, foes, families, by bad things coming out of his mouth, sometimes you can't rescue that person. You just can't. You've tried over and over and over, and the time comes where you just got to let that person fly, because you can't help them. They won't listen. They're going to have to learn the hard way or not at all. It'll be up to them. It'll be their choice. And sometimes you keep your mouth shut. My heart was hot within me while I was musing. The fire burned, and then spake I with my tongue. Sometimes you know all these things. You know the person you're talking to is messed up in the head, evil, wicked, self-centered, hypocrite. And you don't want to really even cast your Christian help to him. And then you do. And then they turn and rend you, as the Bible would say. And as you finally leave the situation, you say to yourself, man, I don't even know why I said a thing. That's right. Always interesting to me that the Lord, knowing the heart of Judas, and that he was going off to betray him and eventually to commit acts of wickedness, he never told any of the disciples to run after him and keep him from doing what he was about to do, because Judas made his choice. He made his decisions, and they weren't good. And all the years he spent traveling with Jesus and hearing the sincere milk of the Word, he still chose evil. And the Lord let him go. the Lord would waste no more time on Judas Iscariot. Lord, make me to know mine end and the measure of my days, what it is that I may know how frail I am. Behold, thou hast made my days as a handbreadth, and mine age is as nothing. Before thee, verily, every man at his best is altogether vanity. Selah. Selah is like a rest, or the Germans have a word, Augenblick, to reflect, to eine momenta, zurück, to reflect back, just to reflect, to rest. Verse 6, surely every man walketh in a vain show, surely they are disquieted in vain. He heapeth up riches and knoweth not who shall gather them. That's altogether very present today on the lying media, the lying social media. Everybody's throwing out there how great a good time they're having and how they're making it good and so forth and so on. Leading you to believe something other than reality. Take the arrogance of mankind. They eat a little bad meat, something that is spoiled. Go to a picnic at the zoo and eat bratwurst and egg salad and potato salad that's been sitting out in the sun. You don't think about it, you eat it, and you get deathly sick. You remember well how frail you are, how easy you can be toppled. And now, Lord, what wait I for? My hope is in thee. Put your hope in Jesus Christ, the Son of God. That's a hope you can count on. You might think things are going to come through, and you have an idea of how the next few weeks are going to play out, and you think if you do this is going to work, and then all of a sudden they all kind of blow away like smoke. Nothing happened like you planned. Nothing came true like you thought it was going to come true. And yet, if you love Jesus Christ and your hope is in Him, understand He knows what tomorrow is. We don't know where the wind's blowing, but He does. Put your hope in Him. Deliver me from all my transgressions. Make me not the reproach of the foolish. I was dumb, I opened not my mouth, because thou didst it. Remove thy stroke away from me. I am consumed by the blow of thine hand. This is a man that it's been through the chastening hand of the Lord. Sometimes the Lord brings chastening into our life. Believe it or not, sometimes right after a great and blessed time with Him. And then comes the fire and the heat and the problems. See, that time of prayer that you were spending wasn't to make everything better. It was to bring you closer to Christ because of the storms that are coming, that you can endure and make the best godly decision you can make. the best of the best decision that our Heavenly Father would want you to make, despite what's going on around you. When thou with rebukes dost correct man for iniquity, thou makest his beauty to consume away like a moth. Surely every man is vanity. Selah. Hear my prayer, O Lord, and give ear unto my cry. Hold not thy peace at my tears, for I am a stranger with thee, and a sojourner, as all my fathers were. O spare me, that I may recover strength before I go hence and be no more. Before I go hence and be no more. Even biblically in the Old Testament, they had an understanding that there's an eternity somewhere. But not walking here on this earth. They have a hope, like looking in a mirror dimly. Those of us in the New Testament time of the age, we understand more clearly that when we die, we go to be in the presence of the Lord in our spiritual man, in our spiritual soul, in our spirit. And then one day we will be joined together with an eternal body that will go on forever at the rapture of the church. But we see a little more clearly than they did way back in olden days. But they didn't really know. They knew there was going to be bad place and a good place. And sometimes as they walked on this earth and they battled for the Lord, they had great sayings. Though he slay me, yet shall I serve him. I'll let you look that one up. Because they knew, we know. They look in a mirror dimly. We look in a mirror that Christ has transformed us into more clearly. From dimly to clearly. Not perfectly. I mean, there's a lot of things we still don't know. But we know we put our hope in him. We're going to stand with him, before him, with all the saints that have loved the Son of God for ages past. All the old patriarchs, the prophets, the Old Testament greats, all the way back to Noah, Samson. Yeah, we're going to see Samson in heaven. He wasn't perfect, but who of us is? Abraham. Many of the saints. One day, one great day, all of our family members that we have lost, we're going to see him again and forevermore in the eternally realm, in the eternally secure realm of those that love him because we choose to. All right, Psalm 39 is a wrap. A little dose of the Old Testament. It's always good to know that God loved them enough to chasten them, get their attention, bring them through the fire, bring them through into maturity. God took David, which many of the Psalms are written by David, took him from leading sheep to leading God's nation here on earth. And that takes growth, maturity, correction, mistakes sometimes, and mistakes that we're punished for, And we must endure the punishment and the chastening, but we grow by it. When you make a mistake and you learn by it, that's a mistake that's helped you grow. And there might be consequences. But you can get over them consequences. Make you closer to the Lord. Rely on Him more and yourself less. God bless you, friends. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.